Namaste everyone, Sahil this side. Welcome you to our channel Yoga Niyam. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to reduce side fat. There are some simple and basic practices. By applying and practicing regularly, you can reduce your side fat very easily. And I have applied this technique into hundreds of my students, and they have reduced even 20 kg, 16 kg. Some of the students they reduce 12 kg, depend on how much they want to reduce and according to the body type, BMI. Now let's start this video, but before starting the video, do not forget to subscribe our channel. Okay, so first practice is very basic, is known as the side bending, Triaktalasana. So for this, keep your legs together, or you can take slightly gap between your legs if your knees are joined. Okay, so here you need to lock your glutes, nicely raise your arm at the side while inhalation, collapse your fingers, keep your arm straight, make sure your shoulder should be down and neck should be relaxed. Now from here, while exhalation, go at side, and when you will go at side, do not tilt your shoulder forward. Alright, so make sure the effect should come completely at the side, or you can practice this with the wall, and you need to hold here for a while. Let's say you need to hold here minimum for 10 count. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So you need to practice this not just one time, you need to practice this 7 to 8 times. Not just the same, different variation as well, you can practice very easily. And we will practice this. It's really easy practice, you can practice this anywhere. So remember, especially for the beginners, please practice this with the wall support. When you will practice with the wall support, your body will not tilt forward, or your pelvis will not tilt, your shoulder will not tilt. So make sure practice with the wall in the beginning. So this is how you need to practice this one time. Now we will repeat the same practice. Inhale, collapse your fingers, stretch nicely, and while exhalation, bend at side. Again hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Inhale, center and exhale, go down. Make sure when you are holding the posture, do not hold your breath, and bend according to your capacity. If you are beginner, do not bend too much. If you can bend 100%, bend only 70 or 80%, that's it, so you can breathe properly. Okay, so after the side bending with straight arm, we will practice the side bending with bent arm. Inhale, hold your elbows nicely. Again, make sure shoulder should be relaxed, neck should be completely free. Exhale, bend at side. And in this variation, you will feel the more stretch in your side muscle, which will help to increase the blood circulation and to reduce the fat from the side. So when we bend side to side, is also really good for kidney to purify the blood. Very nice. I'm feeling really good, really nice. And you can see the curve of the spine, because in regular days, regular activities, we don't bend side to side. So we just bend forward. Hardly we practice backward bending, or sometimes whenever we feel back pain, okay, we can just practice a little bit, but we don't practice side bending usually. So that's why we increase the fat at the side. Now this is how you can practice this. Now this is the 2 variation. Again, you can practice this the same by keeping the arm bent. Now in the 5th variation, so first is with the straight arm. Again we practice. Second, again the repetition. Third, by bending the arm. Fourth, again try to bend with the same. So after the 4 times, this is the 5th one. In the 5th one, you need to practice the same by this time by keeping the legs open, and keep your toes and heels aligned nicely in one straight line. And you will say, why we need to practice, because we have already practiced this. But make sure when you will practice this, believe me, you will feel the different effect. You will feel the more stretch in your side. Again, what you need to remember while practicing this, do not tilt your pelvis. Okay, so keep your pelvis straight. I am locking my glute by bringing the tailbone towards the pubis. Keep your arm straight. While exhalation, nicely go at right side, and keep stretching your arm nicely. Again, make sure do not tilt your shoulder or bend backward. Inhale, you can come back, and exhale, go at the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Inhale. Now we need to repeat the same one. So practice again with straight arms. After that, practice with the bent arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when you are practicing this, also make sure when you are bending aside, do not tilt your pelvis. So it should be completely straight. Lower body will not move. Only you need to bend from your upper body. Okay. So first variation with a straight arm, 2 rounds. Then with bend arms, 2 rounds. With open leg, straight arm, 2 rounds. And with open leg, bend arm again 2 times. So 8 times we have practiced now. Now if you have the Iyengar rope at home or something that you can hold very easily from the side, so this is how we can practice with the Iyengar rope. We hold, or you can tie your piece of rupatta or something you can use to tie, or the piece of cloth you can tie with the window or somewhere, and just you need to hold and bend at side. But make sure that the piece of cloth should be not stretchable, because if it is stretchable it will be create the problem for you. So just you need to hold and you need to bend at side very easily. Okay, so the effect will come at side. You can hold that position for longer duration instead of to holding with the arm, because when you will practice this, many of the students they practice with the bent arm like this. Okay, they don't feel that my arm is bent, and when they try to straighten the arm, it's also difficult for them. So this is why you should practice first all these 2 variations, first with straight arm, then with bend arm, with open leg or with closed leg, with the wall. This is you can practice. So it will be, wall will support you, the effect will come only at the side, and this is how you can work on the side instead of working on somewhere else. Okay, so after this variation, so suppose 8 and 9, 10 times with the Iyengar rope. If you are holding, if you are practicing with Iyengar rope, so the 10 times you will practice and work at the side, like we practice Surya Namaskar, we warm up our body. This is how you can warm up and increase the blood circulation at the side and the heat. Now after practicing this, the wonderful and my favorite practice is twisting. When we practice the twisting, and I have observed, as I told you, that my many students, they have reduced fat 20 kg, 16 kg. Not in 1 month, they took 4 to 5 months to achieve that goal. But it happened when they practice and to work at the right place. When we practice twisting, some of the students, they practice by tilting the pelvis. Okay, they also twist the pelvis. When you twist the pelvis, the effect goes on the knee, and this is a bad effect, not the good effect. So keep your legs open, curl your toes inside. It will apply you the further more firmness to your leg. Glutes lock nicely, and then you need to move your body side to side, only your middle body, without looking here, there, without looking your neck, because remember we are working on the side. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So now if you are beginner, so remember, observe my pelvis position. Let me show you again. Observe my pelvis position, observe how I am practicing, how I am breathing. So while practicing this, you will need to make sure all these points. Okay, observe my pelvic position now. Observe my arm position. So do not raise your arm until here, do not drop your arm here, keep your arm here, front of your diaphragm. And this is how you need to twist your body side to side, and the effect will come only at the side. This is a wonderful practice. In the beginning, start with the 50. In 1 time you can practice very easily. If you have respiratory problem, less breathing capacity, okay, start with 20 to 25 or 30, not more than that. After that, divide the round. So practice minimum 50 1 time, and after that try to repeat 1 more time. If cannot, no problem, practice only once in the beginning. Whenever any teacher says to practice is 100 or practice, especially me, if I talk about me, so whenever I say to okay practice 100 squats, is 100 squats are how we will practice. So 100 squats means you can divide the round. Okay, you need to practice 100. So practice into 10 time reps, or you can practice in 20 rep or 25 rep. Is completely up to you, but you need to practice this. So practice and take rest, practice and take rest, no problem, but you need to practice. Okay, so practice 50 twisting side to side. This is the first variation. So second variation, after a few days, when you will feel that after a few weeks that this is the okay, now I can practice easily. So now practice the second variation of this. For the second variation, again you need to curl your toes inside, lock your glutes, keep your arms straight and twist side to side. Now here you will be not able to go too much back, but the effect will more come at the side, and you will feel the pain here. Pain means the good pain, not the bad pain. But remember, again, do not cross 50 in the beginning. Doesn't matter you reach with the twisting 100 easily, but for the second variation, remember, is new for you, for your body and your mind. So practice start with 50 again. So first variation is with a straight arm side bending with bend arm by keeping the leg closed. Another is by keeping the leg open. 4. After that, we have practice with the Iyengar rope. Okay. So again, you need to practice 2 rounds with that. So when you will practice this 5 times, 10 times, minimum 8 times practice side bending. After that, twisting. So twisting you need to practice minimum to minimum 50, and second variation again 50 in the beginning. After that, practice 100 and 100. This is how you can reduce the fat from the side. Now another 2 more practices while standing we need to practice. For that, you need to open your leg, rotate your leg at the outside at the 45 degree, nicely bend your legs and take the cactus position. Now in this position, this is very popular in gyms. They practice to reduce the side fat. We need to take the same position. Again, observe the alignment. So your knee should be over your ankle, toe is pointed outside at 45 degree. Keep your body straight as much as you can. And after this, keep your arm at the back. Go at side. Try to touch your ankle. Come at the center. Again, go at side. And this is how you can practice this by reducing your fat from your thighs, from your glutes. You can also work on your side fat. So this is another variation that you can practice very easily. Now after standing all the poses, we will practice in the side also. So I will show you now in a prone position and at the side. So let me show you now. So guys, after the standing side practices, we will practice in a side way. So this is the also wonderful practice, the side plank. When we practice this, the all effects come at the side. Here also we need to apply some variation, little bit modification, so you feel more effect at the side muscles and you can burn your fat very easily. So for this, make sure your shoulder over your elbow nicely. Keep lifting your body up. Your side sole should be at the side. Lift your pelvis, lift your chest up as much as you can. Here you can just hold, or you can drop your pelvis up and down. Now if you are beginner, you can also place your palm at the front and then you can practice. If you need support, you can close the block here and then you can practice by keeping the pelvis up and down in this position. Now there are some more variations that you can practice very easily. Here you need to raise, bring the knee nicely close to your elbow and again at side. You can practice this while holding this. So this is how you can also apply this modification with this side plank. So after the side plank, we will practice on the side. We need to take down the supine position. So in the supine position, you need to lie down nicely on your mat. Open your arm at the side. After opening your arms, raise your leg nicely upward towards 90 degree, and you need to drop your legs at side to side. And this is a wonderful practice to reduce the side fat. Little bit difficult. You need to apply lots of strength to raise your leg up, but you can practice this. So practice this also minimum for 10 to 20 times and divide into the reps. So you can practice minimum 3 rounds of this. So like side bending, you need to practice minimum 6 to 8 times, and after that you can practice the twisting minimum for 50 to 100. 2 rounds, different variation, 100, 100. So it's become 200. Side plank, you can hold or you can move your pelvis up and down. When we practice the leg up and down nicely, you will feel the effect on the side, and at the last you need to practice by dropping the leg at the side, and do not forget the cactus pose. Okay, so I hope you like this video. So in the next video I will come with a different topic. So if you have any requests, please write us on comment section, and you can request anything, whatever you want to learn in yoga or healing practices. If you have any feeling or struggling with any kind of problem, please write us. We are also giving the online classes, and if you are in Delhi, you can also meet and I can visit to your place to take more classes. Okay, now we are also conducting the yoga teachers training program in this pandemic. If you require, you can join our online teachers training program.